I thought Jessica Shepard for her first NCAA tournament was phenomenal, double-double, and could maybe had a triple-double with 7 assists and no turnovers, a great stat line. Marina really kind of helped Jess out by hitting some threes, and Enrique did her normal great offensive game, just really hard to guard. I thought put a lot of pressure on their zone. Defensively, I was not as happy defensively. I thought Fluker she's really a handful. She played really well. We tried to double team her, but we didn't do a great job of it. She was good, and then Brooks went off, probably a career high for her from the 3-point line. And Boagni she's just really smart. She did a really good job of finding the open spots when we were concentrating on Fluker. So I thought they did a lot of really good things, and we just outscored them, which is a little disappointing that we didn't have a little more commitment to defense.
Start with questions for the student athletes.
For both of you, what do you know, since it wasn't addressed, what do you know about Kat's injury? And she went out 3 minutes, and obviously a comrade is down, but you have to focus on the game. So just talk about stealing your way through that.
We just have to keep playing. I mean, we've had injuries before. Kat's strong, though, so we're just going to keep focusing on the next game, and I'm sure she'll be back.
Jessica, we talked on Monday afternoon at the selection show about not knowing, if you were going to play the first game of the season, and here you are tonight putting in some major points. What are your thoughts of today's game?
I mean, I think, like Coach said, our defense definitely needs to be better in the next game. But I think, me personally, it was just really exciting just to get out there and play in my first NCAA tournament. And like I said, it's not something I take for granted.
Anything else for the student athletes? You got one in the back here.
For Jessica, just we knew kind of coming in that the inside game was going to be, a big factor in this, and like Coach said, Fluker was kind of a handful, especially in the first half there. So just what did you kind of see, and what were you hoping to kind of accomplish early on to, try to set a tone against them?
Yeah, I mean, our goal early on was to stop the inside game, and obviously we didn't do a very good job of it. But I think for us it was just kind of trying to wear her down. We're supposed to be fronting just to kind of tire her out, but like Coach said, we didn't do a very good job of that.
Enrique, early on, you guys had an 8-0 advantage in forcing turnovers. And then you guys had that great second quarter where you shot the ball so well and got everybody involved. Talk a little bit about that, if you would.
When we share the ball, I mean, we're really hard to guard. We have 5 people on the court that can score in any position, and it's hard to guard that. So I think if we can put together 4 quarters like that one, we'll be really hard to stop.
Anything else for the players? Okay, thanks, ladies.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. More questions for Coach McGraw?
Coach, obviously, how is Kat? And
I actually stopped in the training room on my way up, but she wasn't in there. She's getting an X-ray tomorrow, so we'll know more tomorrow. It was her ankle. The other one.
Anything else?
In the back.
Any more?
Eli.
Oh, there we go.
Coach, just, I'm kind of interested in just hearing what your take was just on the start that the girls got off to, because you were kind of worried about, balancing the rust versus rest thing. And so just when you get off to that start and you guys come into that first media timeout, just what are you saying to them and then what did you see from them just out of that timeout?
I'm not sure I can repeat that, but I think the first game's a tough one. It's just you're all excited, and then Kat goes down 3 minutes into the game. So we've got a different lineup on the floor earlier than we normally would. I thought we struggled defensively. Everything we talked about, trying to stop Fluker, and she just went to town on us. So I was really disappointed that we came out and didn't play better defensively. But their zone offense was really good. I thought they did some really good things. So the first time out was about just kind of steadying the ship. We finally took the lead, and then the second quarter I thought we played as well as we played all year.
Anything else? Any other questions? Oh, here we go.
Just one more about Kat. How much did you get a chance to talk to her, and how are her spirits? And
I didn't talk to her at all. They took her right to the train room. They worked on her the entire game, and then we missed each other. She was coming back to the locker room when I was coming up here, so I haven't talked to her at all.
You said the second quarter was as good as you've played all year.
Yeah.
Did you like the way that the movement you had on offense and everything else?
Yeah, I thought we were doing some really good things. I thought Jess was she played on the wing a little bit more when Coco was in, so she was really cutting well, and we were finding her. I thought our assists, we looked sharp, and then defensively we got them to miss some shots, which really helped.
Yeah, when Brooks was knocking down those threes late in the third, early in the fourth, was that something you think the defense needs to work on, or is that just hot shooting that kind of player just having a great performance?
We would rather that we guarded them. I think we were playing man-to-man the entire time. We couldn't find her in transition, and that was probably the most frustrating part of the game, was that we just didn't find her. Nobody guarded her a couple of possessions, and then she came off a couple screens. Nobody helped. There was a lot of defensive breakdowns, but she made some big shots.